I'm putting Yams on the bench.
No.
Get about the show.
Absolutely not.
Yams,
you about to lose your black card.
Stop.
You're losing your black card.
Let's edit that part out.
Way.
Let's edit that part out.
Nah, don't edit that because everybody
way.
needs the same reaction. Yams on the bench.
On the bench.
James is definitely a starter.
Yo,
Absolutely not.
Yo,
Yams was.
Is it me or when VAR say Yams on the bench, I squared up. Like, did you say like, hold up, nah, son? You're now tuned in.
You're now tuned in.
You are now tuned in.
You're now tuned in.
You are now tuned in
to the Juxtaposition Podcast. What's going on, yo? Welcome to episode 24 of the Juxtaposition Podcast, aka the Extraordinary Nobodies, aka the Starting Five, aka the Five Heartbeats, aka Four Heartbeats in the Possible. I'm your host, Arsenio Hall. We got my man, the chef, the building.
What up?
We
got Moneybag Yo in the building.
Hey, what up?
We got CEO in the building.
Shit. Bring it back on y'all.
And we got Pulpit Poppy in the building.
Hallelujah.
Yo,
Hallelujah.
I'm loving the taglines. Everybody gotta have one. Yo, so how y'all doing? First of all, how's life, man?
Life was cool.
Life
was good. Can't complain.
Yeah, we floating, getting through.
Before we continue, I'm gonna throw a cha-ching right here. James, how's that new iPhone?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I do.
Show up yours, VAR, because you had it for what, like 2 weeks now?
Nah.
Yeah. Something like that. Something
I
like
had
that.
the pre-orders. He had
It wasn't out. I'll tell you one thing though. I was up when the pre-orders dropped, and I was made a fool of. I hate when I schedule time for something that's going to drop early in the morning, and I don't even get it at that time. It's like I just wasted mad sleep.
What happened? It was sold out?
So I didn't go to Apple route this time. I went to T-Mobile route, and the site crashed. So I had to call.
Really?
When I called, I got an easy. My man was like, "Oh yeah, we good." I'm like, "Yo, I just wasted 2 hours."
I didn't think it was like that. I mean, I just went straight to the AT&T site, and it wasn't.
How much you pay for that? How many anytime minutes you got to have to get that kind of access?
That's probably nobody buying it from AT&T. That's probably
just gonna use my anytime minutes anytime.
But yeah, man, we close to the holiday season. Do y'all feel the spirit yet? Are y'all getting close? Y'all hear them jingle bells anywhere anytime
I'm
soon?
starting to feel it.
Nah, not me, man. It's like every time you hear somebody talking about Thanksgiving or the holiday season, the next sentence is stay away from your family. Don't go with your family. So it's kind of hard to get in the spirit when you're probably not really gonna be around many people.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's definitely like interesting because like I feel like around this time you get the vibes, but like it don't feel the same right now. I don't know what's going on. Like the crisp is in the air. You hear the commercials, but like something's missing. I don't know.
This nigga in California talking about the crisp in the air. You ain't got no crisp. You ain't come out to no morning dew.
You've been waiting for that, huh?
We feeling the crisp over here, fool. Cleveland already has snow.
It's colder. It's sometimes it's colder here than it is over there. At least at this time.
Well, last week probably was because we had a good. Was it last week or the week before? Remember we had
both
70.
Yeah, it was like the mid 70s.
When I wake up out here, it's like 37. When I wake up, and then
that's here.
Yeah. Then it'll see. I'm in the Bay. I'm not in LA. If it was LA,
it's hot.
They good. Yeah.
You get a little frost on the car.
Yeah, man. Just get a little. I can wear boots. When I was outside back in the day, I was able to wear boots.
So long.
Bringing the Timbs out to Cali.
Yo, son, I don't have any.
What?
Nah.
Really?
Yo, I don't know why. I think my jeans are too tight.
That's gotta be the stand. That's how they know you from the East Coast.
Word.
Nah, you right. You right.
Set your mark.
Like, my jeans be too tight. All I wear is brunch boots.
So you go back to the 90s where it be like you loosen up the tongue, keep it down.
Jeans.
Which you will not ever see me in is boot cut jeans.
Got niggas some what they call Jenkos or whatever them shits was called.
son.
Don't act like you
Jabos.
ain't
Get
never
some
wearing no
Jabos with the
bootcut
straps.
jeans.
Oh, I used to love
Jabos.
bootcut.
I used to
jeans.
love bootcut. That was my go-to.
All right,
Bootcut.
confession time. If this is happening to you, if you did this, I'm gonna need you to say, all right. Did you ever used to wear basketball shorts under your jeans?
For a
I've
short
never
period
done
of
it.
time.
Sometimes
I definitely did.
It was like a
Sometimes.
short. I had like a short
Yeah.
moment where that
sometimes
was just
I
a
do.
thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely did. James.
It depends though, because if it's really cold, I'm real black, so like
Yeah,
it's
Zoe was wearing long johns.
yeah, it's long johns, nigga. Like, don't play with me. Basketball, what? That don't do nothing but add some more cold.
Yo, I don't know.
It looks uncomfortable now looking about it. Like maybe
No, it's bad, bro. It's
Well, because
bad.
of
I
the
don't know why
bag,
we
we
did
wore
that.
jeans so baggy.
Yeah,
that's why you
that's
can't do
true.
that now with slim fits and all that.
Son, I was buying 42 waist jeans for what?
Right.
That's crazy.
You was buying 42s?
That's
Yeah,
Yes,
man.
bro.
I
On
probably
average,
wearing like a
42,
32.
44.
Son, bad
Silly.
news, yo.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so
Silly,
you used to
silly.
wear the long johns. It's like compression pants.
Yeah, I was ahead of the game. I had my Under Armour before there was a brand called Under Armour. Y'all niggas, this is cold out here. My mama raised me right and had Vaseline on the face.
Yeah, you were Vaseline.
Nah, I never had Vaseline on my face.
Zoe was a
Bad shiny
Vaseline
out
in the
there.
winter. Zoe was a Vaseline in the winter and the baby powder in the summer type dude.
Damn right.
That's Zoe.
Funny.
Niggas think I'm ashy on the neck. Ain't nobody this damn ashy. It's hot. It's hot. I'm trying to cool off.
That's funny.
Oh
Look
man, but
Out here looking
But
like
speaking
some
of
fried chicken.
like yo, you cooking? Are you cooking?
Word.
Speaking of cooking, that's going to bring us to our question of the week. I think most of y'all know how picky I am with food. It's no secret. So the question I have for you is, I'm gonna set the scenario and you just answer the question. You're at somebody else's house, Thanksgiving, Easter, doesn't matter. Somewhere where it's gonna be a lot of food prepared. 60% of the plate that's prepared for you, you don't like. What do you say?
First of all, you gotta sneak and get a scope of what's up.
Right.
And if you as some strangers, usually you should make your own plate. But if you have a significant other,
You know, sometimes they be nice. They nice. It's like,
well, that's the thing. If you with a significant, if you go into like your friend's house, like your boys or something, that's tough. Because then somebody aunt or granny start making your plate, you
Right.
screwed.
and what do you do though?
Yeah, that you done. But your significant other, if she make you something, she should know what you eat. He
Oh,
or
yeah.
she should know what you eat.
Nah, your girl not making it. This is
Yeah,
Bro,
if she
this is
makes the plate and
auntie.
put something on there, then that's the end of that relationship. Okay, something that you don't eat, it's over. I'm not coming back.
Yeah, that's the last dude's memory. Like, nah.
Yeah, you got it fucked up. You
Bro,
got me
now
now.
the same rules apply as it does at a barbecue.
Who made it?
What's that?
If you don't like what's on the plate, you just fold it up in the
Oh,
garbage upside down.
this is a fact because James, tell
Fold
the
it up,
Thanksgiving,
put
Thanksgiving, you don't, unless you got a
down.
small family, you don't use real china. You always get some paper.
Yes.
Right.
That's a fact.
You know, come on, you know it's gonna be on a paper plate. Fold it up so they don't know how much is left.
Look,
Yo, son.
for
Throw it
all
in the
y'all,
garbage upside
are we-
check
down.
out the
are we-
YouTube so I can show y'all how it go like this.
Right.
Yeah.
Are we assuming that somebody is making your plate? Is that what the
Yeah,
assumption
yeah.
is?
Yeah, someone's making your plate.
You didn't make it. It was prepared for you.
So you
And
got
it ain't
mad
your-
potato
your
salad that's
significant
gray
other.
on your plate. What you
You
doing?
know,
Oh, don't bring me back to that.
What you
Great
doing?
potato
Well, I
salad.
don't.
Right,
I think,
potato
to be
salad with
honest,
raisins in it.
I've not had it, but I've seen it.
I don't feel bad. You know.
nah, are you like me? That's I'm team. I don't eat this. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, because you didn't really ask me, and that's like.
Gonna start an
So you just not gonna consider my feelings though? You
Yeah,
giving me
I
free
mean,
food, but you're
but
not
the thing
considering
is,
my
it's-
feelings?
It's a super nice gesture because I've been in that space. You know what I mean? So it's a nice gesture, but I don't feel bad because it's just like,
yes,
you know,
You didn't-
like
you didn't consult.
you didn't, yeah. So I don't feel bad.
Nah, I would feel
Cleveland-
terrible, man. I
Cleveland,
can't
how
say no
about
to
you?
people like that.
at the at the church buffets. How you operate?
Nah, that's like one of those things where I always eat before I go because you don't know
Mhm.
people like that. Like even if the food looks good, you don't know what they cooking in. You don't know what's crawling around in their kitchen. Like that stuff goes through my head. So I don't know. Like eat around the sides maybe a little bit and just talk. converse, and then when it's time to
Around.
leave, be like, "Can you wrap this up? Can you give me a to-go bag?"
Oh,
that's
you
a
will wrap
slick
it
one.
up
Wrap
and throw
it
it
up.
outside.
Leave that shit right in their
Oh.
mailbox.
Exactly.
That's a smooth way to do that for sure. I think it just depends on the temperature, right? Like,
Yeah, it does.
if it's mad people, that I'm sure you can get away with just putting it in the garbage. Just
Yo,
Yeah, that's
Or
true.
you might be really
Mailbox
tight.
is
You might be
OD.
yo. I know. Zoe would do something like that.
Okay,
You'd be
I
really
know
tight
this
though if
bullshit.
everybody got quiet while they ate, because then you couldn't
Mhm.
rock
Yeah.
like that.
Oh,
Everybody
They just
watching
stop
it.
talking.
All right, so listen, can I just tell y'all, because James know that's why he brought up great potato salad. So I had a bad experience one time, right? I was
All the time. You always have a bad experience.
but at least I could laugh at it. It's not bad to the point I'm like I have a record of any kind.
My fault.
Yeah. So look, I went to it was Christmas. It was a Christmas dinner with somebody who I was in a situation with, right? So they invite me over, and they're doing the it's like family style where you know everything's in a big bowl and then you pass it on, right?
I ain't y'all
So-
family. The
So
fuck
we
wrong
was
with this shit?
passing to the left. That was which is clockwise, right? For whatever reason, somebody in the family obviously act like they was brand new or was trying to troll me, so they passed something to the right. So unfortunately, the potato salad was great. That shit looked like plaster, like some shit you like. You know
Crazy.
how you put face the hole in the wall and then you like sand it
Yep.
down? It looked like that, right?
Some shit you'll buy at Sherwin-Williams.
Yeah, pretty much, or freaking Home Depot, some shit like that, right?
Lowe's.
So I'm like, oh, I'm seeing it come around the table. I'm already eyeing it. Like, there's no way I'm eating that shit. I don't even know what it is, but it ain't going on my plate. So they passing it, and I have it in my hand, and I'm ready to do the quick hot potato pass to the left.
Yeah.
Right when I did that, the genius decides to pass something the opposite way. So I'm stuck, and everybody at the table is like this. You're not gonna put nothing on your plate, like gonna look at me. I'm like, what?
I wouldn't have put none on my plate.
I was just like, I found out
I'm
what it
full.
was, and I was like, nah, I'm allergic to mayonnaise. And it was like,
That's a good.
I'm allergic
that's
to
a good one.
It's a lot
That's
of
a good
mayonnaise in
one.
that
yeah,
thing.
yo, and the woman was like, you are? And I was like, you got to kick under the table, like, just shut up. I'm like,
Why you blow my spot
like,
up?
I never knew that. I'm like, yeah. When you ever seen me eat something like that? You gotta start getting defensive. I'm like, all right, now pass along. So I had to pretty much lie my way out of some great looking potato salad.
So yo, the interesting thing is, like, I've had Easter at Zoe's house, at Zoe's parents' house. I had Thanksgiving at Zoe's parents' house. Now Zoe tried to help me out and do me a solid by like letting his parents know in advance. They're like, yo, he don't eat everything. Your mom did not care. He gonna eat it today. He gonna eat it
Oh,
today.
you better believe it.
As long as he ain't allergic, he eating it. He ain't gonna
Yo,
die,
son,
right?
I ate it all, and I was exposed to Brussels sprouts because of that.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
I was like, oh, this is all right. This is
Brussels
pretty damn
sprouts are
good.
wild.
Sure.
Brussels sprouts
Especially if
gotta
they
be
got
cooked
some
right to be
bacon in it.
good though, man. You can't just eat
Yeah.
Brussels sprouts.
Nah, not by
What them
itself.
things? Yo, I
But
tried
they were
on
they
a
were
healthy
fire.
kick. I try to eat some Brussels sprouts frozen and put them in the microwave. Boy, I damn near
Nah.
threw up.
That's fair. Hey, man,
I said
offsite.
never again.
Nah, I'm not doing that.
where can you find microwavable Brussels sprouts?
Oh, they got them in
Everything's
the
Oh no,
microwavable,
frozen,
bro.
Yeah,
frozen.
them little
Yeah.
bags, the little Ziploc bags.
Steamers.
Like
little
they
steamer
like
joints.
$1.19.
The Steam brand.
Yeah. I wasn't always able to cook rice. I used to buy the microwavable steamed
I hate it, son.
I hate
rice.
cooking rice.
It tastes like cardboard. Zoe, you cook rice for a
horrible.
living.
No, I don't. I have a rice specialist
He
who I live
said
with.
no, I
I have someone. That's my weakness. I cook a lot. I live
Aha.
majority. Yeah,
I cracked the
it's
code.
an 80-20 cooking here, but the one thing I don't play with is the rice.
Rice.
That's me in this house. The one thing I don't play with is the chicken. I'm gonna fuck some chicken up. That's about all I cook. But no, Cleveland, finish your statement. Do you know how to cook rice better now?
A little bit. Like
Rice is
it's
tough, yo.
You know what? Like, if you follow the directions, it's not that tough. Like, if you follow the directions to a T, it's just
what
twice the amount
directions?
of water to one.
The people who
Well,
make
not brown
the
rice.
people who-
Brown rice throw it off too.
the people who make the best rice don't follow nothing. They just be in here.
It's a feel. It's a feel. Now I ain't going with no flavored rice. I ain't adding no like tomato paste
talking
and,
straight
and
white.
peas.
Yeah.
Like I can make brown rice and white rice, and it's the right consistency. But I wasn't
Okay.
always able to do that. It was
Okay,
horrible.
Uncle Ben. Okay,
Wait,
I see
Now
you.
you gotta call me Uncle Ben.
Man.
So apparently, this is this thing where you're supposed to wash your rice before you cook it. Anybody wash their rice?
It
Yeah,
depends.
I don't
you can
cook the
drain
rice.
it.
Yeah.
You gotta drain it.
I've
put it in
seen
like
Yeah,
a-
because
I've
the
seen
white
grain.
shit. I think you got to cook. I mean, you got to clean white rice.
white rice.
It's because the starch. They say you gotta get the starch off of it.
Do you do that with your rice, James? James,
No.
you used to be able to cook nice as hell. You still cook, yo?
I still can cook. I
Just
just whipped up a batch of some
Hold on,
spaghetti today.
stop.
Whip
First of all, he said whipped up a batch,
Stop.
so you know he's a real cook.
First of
Only
all, how
cooks
you
whip
whipping up a batch and it's just you and Jess? Like how?
Oh,
Like
man.
who
Hey,
you cooking
need,
that,
for?
You need
man.
lunch. You
Fuck
need
that
lunch.
cook.
Oh, okay.
You can't eat lunch.
All right, so
Yo,
you on your
that's-
save money plan.
That's professional terminology right there.
Yo,
Yo.
son,
Oh, I just
as
whipped
soon
up
as-
a batch of.
As soon as he
Okay.
said whipped up, I'm like, all right, we got to pause there. You still cook.
Like, nigga,
Never
it's
mind.
just you.
Man's a cook.
You still cook. I get it. I get it.
man.
I get it.
Whipped up a batch.
Nah, but
Yeah,
can
you know,
can you do
something
lentils? Can you do lentils all clean?
Nah, I don't do
I'm-
lentils.
Not
Lentils is
healthy.
tough.
I'm
Lentils are
just
good.
I'm just getting with chickpeas. So I'm about to get down with some falafel. I got my little what is it called? Food processor or whatever. So
Do
I'm
y'all
just-
like
I'm just getting with
quinoa?
that.
Shut
like
up.
quinoa.
Quinoa.
Why you say it like that though? Quinoa.
Because I know it's the name. Y'all feel like you gotta be bougie when you say it. Like quinoa.
Nah, it sounds like a Muslim boy from Philly.
Quinoa. It could be.
Yo, it's my dude quinoa. What's up, yo?
Or Asian.
Or
no,
Asian.
yeah. Ooh, that's definitely an Asian name. Quinoa.
But it ain't. But it's spelled like you from the ghetto. Quinoa, the way it's spelled, is not how it's said. It's like, yo, your parents were high when they named you. It's spelled like quinoa or something like that.
Yeah, it is. It's
Yeah,
a
it
little
is.
ugly. I don't eat it. I don't like the texture. It's like
I
it's
like
like you know what it reminds me of? Y'all ever have an
Couscous.
ice pack with the beads?
Yeah, it's kind of like
It's
that.
like that. It's like why would I
Yeah.
eat the inside of the ice pack? Like that's kind of nasty.
I
Kev,
like
you
I
used to
like
get down with quinoa heavy. You still get down with quinoa heavy?
Quinoa is a superfood. Any superfood is, comes through my belly. Quinoa, lentils, the rices, all jasmine browns.
I knew a girl named Jasmine Brown.
shut up.
Yeah, but they're all rice, man. They're all grains, and depending on what you have on side and what sauces. What I learned, because with food, it's sauce, texture, and there's one other thing. Sauce, texture.
And plate. The plate make a difference. Let me serve
You
that
ain't
fancy
lying.
shit on no paper plate. No, I'm joking.
Oh, I mean,
The
you
truth.
presentation.
Presentation.
No,
Yeah.
your food
presentation.
tastes
There you go.
different?
That
Like-
is what it is. It's taste, or it's texture, sauce, presentation.
Look,
And
I've been fooled many a time.
for
It's
sure.
like this about to be terrible. Oh, this is fire. My bad. It just look crazy.
We talking about food, right?
Yeah. Yes. Yes, we are.
I've been fooled a couple of times too.
Man, we moving on. Moving on. Zoe, how was your week, yo?
The week was all right. It was standard. I started doing physical therapy and I bought like a $40 pillow for my neck because I was sleeping. My joint was like this, all sideways. And
Did
I kept
James
waking.
buy it for you? That's kind of expensive.
Nah, I was gonna ask for a loan though. But I was able to afford it this week. I just ain't buy no liquor this week, so I was like, let me get a pillow instead. And so I wanted to spend the $80 because the person who sleeps next to me decided they wanted one, even though they don't have no neck or back issues.
Yo, son, ain't that wild? You just see me ask you if you wanted something, and it's like, nah. Oh, now you want one? All right,
Exactly.
Cool.
So I did that,
it
and I
works.
started physical therapy for that. Hamstring. I'm just trying to get more flexible. So that's really why I wanted to do PT, because I'm trying to add flexibility to prevent like my back from hurting from the accident. But then also, like, I feel like the older we get, like, we just get stiffer. So I just don't want to, like,
I feel like you, especially for the listeners, Alonzo has had every injury known to man almost
facts.
from like the waist down. So like you probably can feel when you're like, all right, something's out of alignment. Let me get in front of it before it gets crazy.
Yeah, I'm like driving my own car. Like when you driving your car and you like, oh, I need some brakes. That's me. I'm like, something ain't right today. Okay, let me go get it checked out. I didn't like. I
Your
have
tires
had
rotated.
every daggone injury, knees done, everything, back, ankles, sprained, fractured, whatever. So, um, that's really been my week is that, and then just kind of buckling down to come up with a game plan for the next month to finalize the quarter.
Mm,
So for work. So it's
business
just been
talk.
chill week.
James, how about you?
My week was cool. Went out probably for the last time on a Saturday. Not really went out, just kind of have like a drink, you know what I mean, some food.
Yeah.
And then Sunday I actually went by Zoe, hung out with Zoe, him and his wife for her birthday. So that was a good time over there and chilling with his parents. That's always a fun time.
Oh yeah.
That was
My
that was
mom. Shout out
hilarious.
to moms who
Oh yeah,
just she had us on the
and
floor crying.
I don't know if your
then
wife listened to it, but happy belated to her.
yes,
Yes.
happy
Happy
belated.
So-
Oh
belated to
yeah,
the
happy
missus.
belated.
But I'm good. Happy because I'm taking off like Friday through like Thanksgiving. So
Oh, nice.
that's
hold
gonna
on,
be
hold on.
a good time.
That's a luxury.
That's
I
what do you
mean,
mean?
for
Oh, I
people who do
don't.
work,
Well, for people like Var who got unlimited PTO,
Right.
and he don't, it's a luxury for us folks over here.
My manager was
common
like, "How
folk.
you feel? How you feeling next week?" I'm like, I'll be around Monday and Tuesday, but like, I'm not. Don't hit me up.
I'm here, but I'm not here.
Yeah.
I ain't come here to work.
So that's like, we don't got that luxury on these parts, but that's gonna be good. And book trip to Mexico, so we're gonna just hit Mexico up for a little bit.
Oh,
There's the
come on.
bag.
There it
Yeah,
is.
I'm just
I
kidding.
was
I'm
waiting.
just
I was
kidding.
waiting for the bag drop.
I'm just kidding.
Right here.
I wanted to put that out there. We thought about it, but we didn't pull the trigger because I just want to get all of them. Oh yeah, no, see, no money over here.
Yo,
No money over here.
when you do a head fake and like 3 players fly by you,
Yeah.
that's what James just did. Like,
We was like, word.
oh, we so
see,
petty.
there you go.
Fell for the bait.
Yep. So we just gonna be chilling.
Yeah, I get that. KV, how about you?
Week was cool. Can't complain at all, man. Just was busy earlier in the week. It was cool because like I saw progression or I saw transformation, like from having a
Hey.
heavy load of work and then slowly like chipping away.
Yeah.
So that was kind of a good feeling. I felt accomplished this week. I felt really strong. Holidays is coming up. I know we mentioned that earlier, but looking forward to it, low key, or the idea of it, just a break from life and enjoying, something that's worth it.
You going down to Florida?
Actually, we're not. We're gonna stay up here.
Okay.
We're gonna stay home. It's kind of low key style, just
Yeah.
But now I'm excited, man. All's good, all's well. Everyone's safe and sound.
Dope.
Can't
Dope.
complain.
That's what's up. Cleveland, how about you?
My week was good. I got on schedule. I got on
Okay.
schedule this week. Like last few weeks, man, I just kind of been waking up like right when I needed to, getting up, rolling out of bed, brushing my teeth, and then jumping on the
Yeah.
calls. But I've been on schedule this week. I've been waking up at 6:30, just taking some time
Same.
to myself, praying, getting my life together before I start, and I see the difference, man. It feels good. It feels good. So hopefully I can keep, not hopefully, I'm going to keep this up, especially during the week, because it really sets the tone for the day when you can get like a running start into the day versus just like rolling out of bed and starting. So
I
this week
feel
has been
that.
cool.
Putting time in that pulpit, all right? Getting back to the roots, all right?
Yeah, man, got to.
Same for me this week. I think last week I started to get back up to like 6:30, and I'm still getting used to it. I'm still rolling out at 6:30, but by 6:45, once I start making that tea, I'll be straight. My week was pretty dope, yo. So at work we had this thing called, I'm sure y'all, if you work for a corporation, you had all hands, like the all hands for your line of business or for the company. We were celebrating our summer intern numbers, and this was our first year going virtual, and like the numbers were like crazy, like our highest rating ever in 10 years. And it was our first year going virtual. So we presented our numbers and all that. So I got a chance to speak in front of at least 1/4 of the company, which was dope.
That's what's up.
And there we won an award for our contributions. And the team ain't big. It's like 4 of us. So that was pretty honorable.
That's dope.
That's
Congrats
dope.
on that award.
Yes,
Thanks,
sir.
man. Thanks.
That is dope.
That's dope.
On the personal end, I've been telling Zoe all day because I've been consulting Zoe as my business manager. That's pro bono, but he don't know.
That's good.
I finally put the order in for these hoodies, man. I put the order in. They're
I've been
coming.
looking forward to that.
It's on the way. It hurt my heart. I'm nervous. I'm gonna prepare. I'm nervous though. Like I think like I'm in the game now. Like I'm in the game. Like I put it back down. Now I want to make sure that I get this to the people. I had a good response when I released it, but I think I let people know about it too early. And niggas like, yo, what's good? What's good with them hoodies, yo? What's good? What's good? So they're in production as we speak. So they'll be released in the next 3 to 4 weeks. So happy about
That's
that.
cool.
I
That's
might
what's
have to
up.
buy a
That's
couple
what's
for some
up.
people for Christmas. Get a couple, you know what I mean? Help promote
Yeah,
ourselves.
man.
Especially, you know, if we do what we said we was gonna do prior to the recording, you know.
But yeah, so that's about us. And Zoe, over to you for Zoe Knows.
Yes. So we got Zonos coming. So from last weekend, we had a boxing match, Terrence Crawford versus Brooke, and it was 4 rounds. It was supposed to be more than 4 rounds, but in the 4th round, Crawford switched to southpaw, caught him with a right hand jab, which was really a strong hand push in the face.
Bow.
My man stumbled, capitalized off of that. After that, TKO, ref stopped the fight. Homeboy wasn't punching back. Can't get punched, not punch back. So that was the end of that. So I'm looking
I mean,
forward
you can.
Yeah, it's
You
just
just-
Right.
kinda
Yo,
risky.
did y'all see like when they panned over to him after like they called fight was over, all this and
He
that.
said, what
He
happened?
looked at his
right?
trainer, was like, "What happened?" And I was
Yeah.
like, "Damn."
I saw the lip. He
Yo.
lipped it, and I was like, "Oh
Yeah.
nah, son. If you don't even know
What
what
happened?
happened where you at,
I
that's
was like,
the
wow.
replay.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah.
that's scary." So yeah, homeboy caught a Dizzy Gillespie where he didn't know where he was at. So that was bad. I would like to discuss something very near and dear to my heart.
Uh-oh.
The Giants beat the Eagles.
Oh my God.
For the two
Yo.
Eagles fans on the
AJ,
podcast,
cut his mic. Cut his mic.
don't cut that. Ain't no Sandman nothing over here. I just want
Cut
to
his
say,
mic.
even though the Giants are terrible, sometimes it's just good beating the teams in your division. So we beat the Eagles. They're falling apart, and the
I'm
Giants
so
are gaining
sad.
steam. So I was like, all right, it was pretty cool.
Gaining steam. If you mean what y'all 1-9?
No, we are 3 now.
and
Thank
7.
you. So y'all only lead us by half a game.
Y'all ain't nothing but the New Jersey Highway, 1-9. Y'all ain't messing with nobody.
Whatever. Call it what you want. But yes, the NFC least is a terrible division.
Yeah, they're horrible.
It's the most common. Yo, I just want to ask y'all how y'all feel about that. Like, although we're like, okay, so 3 of us on here love the NFC East, right?
Mhm.
Y'all 2 are Eagles fans. I'm a Giants fan. James is a Broncos fan. Kev is just a football fan.
Yeah, I don't have a
Player.
team thing.
Yeah,
I'm like you guys in basketball.
Yeah, that's me in basketball. Right.
Yeah, that's VAR. So
You
I know that's Kev. I already knew that coming in. So it's like he don't have really a dog in the fight, but he just like.
But Kev had that clip ready. Like, yeah, like y'all in basketball.
Yeah.
Kaboom.
Yeah, he bounced past it right back. Like,
Don't come
nigga.
at me.
He did a straight flea flicker right to VAR lap. Like, all right. So
Zoe, he said y'all, and Zoe was like, yeah, VAR. Like, you're my man.
hey, because I have a team in basketball.
Right,
Y'all know
right.
that. So that's
Well,
why.
all of a sudden it's a thing now. When
It
LeBron
is.
hops over to like God knows where, it's y'all the next fan of that.
Yep, I'm
Not
walking
y'all,
right over that,
not
right over
y'all.
that velvet rope. Excuse
Not
me.
y'all.
Except for
Pardon
some of
me.
us.
I'm the
Those are
biggest
hard,
Laker
though.
fan
Yes,
you can be.
James was also a Miami Heat fan in 2013, 2012. So,
a Cleveland Cavaliers fan from 2003 to 2010.
oh my God.
With the
Yeah.
break.
Every year niggas gotta change their theme house.
Yeah, that's James with basketball.
Niggas gotta change.
Listen, I got mask. I got Knicks mask and Mets mask. Okay, and they ain't won nothing in years, so therefore y'all know I'm a real ass fan. But how do y'all feel about like? I feel like they should change it up. Like as
Switch
far
divisions?
well, first of all, I don't know why Dallas would be in the NFC East. It never made sense.
I
to
don't
me.
understand.
Yeah.
But how people? There's some teams that are gonna get snubbed for the playoffs because these somebody from our sorry ass
Yeah,
division.
that's terrible.
What
I think they should
division?
restructure
What division is the Saints?
NFC South.
And it's, yeah.
their division is always stacked, and somebody always gets left out, and the Eagles stumble in at like
right.
7-10.
Yeah, something crazy. So
And be
how
like,
do y'all all
"Excuse
agree
me?"
to that? Like they should go to
Nope.
like Eastern Conference, Western Conference status, where it's like just the best record in that.
Nope.
Because it takes
ain't-
away from the importance of the division games, right? And that's what creates the suspense, the rivalry,
And the
That's what,
rivalries,
like,
yeah.
right. You know what I mean? So if you take that away, there's no reason for divisions,
And
like, at
think
all.
about
It doesn't play a part
Football,
in
I
anything.
just feel bad for the other team.
Football don't really have no rival. Like football's rivalries all exist
in the conference.
in the
division.
conference.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, the division, because they make rivalries between like Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers, but they play each other like once every 8 years.
Yeah,
That's kind of
true.
it.
So that's why I think it's still important to have it that way, because you put a real emphasis on divisional play, and that's like what 6-7 of your games, so it's almost half your schedule.
It's 6. Yeah, you get
Yeah.
two.
And we all get a chance to beat up on the Washington football team. So
They so terrible. I feel
They're
bad
horrible.
for Alex Smith. He had the sad face on the other day. They lost by that
but
field goal.
he better be happy he playing.
Yeah, because he almost lost his whole leg. Forget about career. He almost
lost
been
his
an
life.
amputee. Yeah.
Like that.
Truth be
That
told,
almost
man,
killed him.
it's terrible playing in this cold weather when you suck. Like that's like
I
the
believe.
worst.
Like, yo, you got to go out there. You
You can't even get yourself like gassed. Like,
He's
how
not
do you do that?
motivated. Yeah.
I
So,
can't see
well,
that.
yeah, that was I just had to rub that in VAR and Cleveland face real quick since
that's getting edited out anyway. So just keep going.
Anyway, tonight, for all those who are listening, tonight is Wednesday, and it was the NBA draft, and the only team that I care about was the Knicks. So they got somebody who's okay, but Amari Stoudemire 2.0.
They drafted Spike Lee.
Yeah, pretty much. So the draft was
They
tonight.
ain't trade up.
Nah. So for all his dad, the dad was from New York. He was an N1 mixtape guy. The Dunker's Delight from the Rucker.
Obi Toppin is his name.
Yeah, that's his name. So
Obi
for all y'all who are other teams fans, go look at
that was Zoe's name in
drafted.
college.
I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna let that bounce out of bounds. But now to the other nonsense. I just want to know, is the election finished? Because
Oh my God, bro.
Oh my God.
Is it finished or is it done?
Seriously, like
Right.
what the hell is going on here? I ain't never seen nothing like this.
Man.
We used to have an answer within 2-3 days. Now people playing games. So to me it's done. Trump's supposed to get evicted from January. They
Sounds so crazy.
They gotta drag his
They're
ass
gonna have
out.
to escort him out.
They gotta give him the pink slip first in December, and then the sheriff, is it the sheriff who come or the marshal?
Yeah, the sheriff.
Yeah, they come and take your ass out. So
This is gonna be Secret Service this time. They're gonna be like, "Now we got this one."
yeah, we don't work.
I tied to him too. Over, like he got like over. He infected like over 100.
Right?
Yeah, CIA Secret Service
That guy is
agents.
different, man.
Yeah.
Because he wanted, like, when he got COVID, he wanted to do like this whole ride around and get more Secret Service people around him. You got no choice.
I would have get fired that day.
That's so terrible.
Listen, if you're not gonna ride with him with COVID, I don't think you're gonna take a shot for him. So you might as well just pack it up.
Nah, man. A shot, you see where it's come from. The bullet, you could dive, you could fake dive in the way and it miss you. You can't fake that COVID shit, yo.
You
won't get COVID from me. You won't get COVID from me.
Yeah, nah, that shit different.
Imagine signing up to get shot, but not get COVID from him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of bad.
Yeah, that's
super bad.
My fault, James. What you gonna say?
Yeah,
Did you see Kevin Hart's special? Because it's talking
Not
about
yet.
Call of David.
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, I ain't see it yet.
Alright.
So don't ruin it. But breaking news tonight. Apparently Klay Thompson has gotten injured, his right leg. I'm not sure if that's the same leg as the other one, is it? But
I feel like if I'm replaying that play in my head, I feel like it might have been his right leg.
Yeah. Well, it says
when? That's
tonight, today, or either last night or tonight. They say he's undergoing tests, knee injury from playing a game. It was a pickup game, but it was other NBA players there. You know how they be video recording the joint out in Cali. So that's just it. Says Marcus Spears tweet: Klay Thompson's lower right leg injury took place while playing against current and former NBA players in the gym downtown Los Angeles. Sources said he needed help walking out the gym.
Oh, Grant Hill was getting in buckets.
Damn.
He said Grant Hill was good.
Grant Hill was in there giving him buckets. That's
Yeah.
unfortunate.
Oh, man.
And it's
I like
interesting.
Clay too.
It's interesting because tonight is draft night. They got that number 2. Had they known that Clay was going to, like, let's say Clay got injured yesterday, they could have made a bigger play with that number 2 and probably got a big time player.
Somebody,
yeah. Damn, timing is crazy. I hope they get well soon. That's because he was looking good in the videos that I saw.
Yeah, I was like, damn. So shout out to Clay Thompson. Hope you come back. And it's not as serious as they thought. You know what I mean? But that's kind of just very, very, very unfortunate. And then lastly on the news, I really want to get y'all take on, not really y'all take, but like, what is the news over there for COVID restrictions? Because as we spoke, holidays are coming.
Yeah.
We, motivation to link up with family and friends is a little down now because of COVID increases across the U.S. So I know New Jersey, they said they shutting down anything is above, like, I think 15 people or something like that.
10, no more than 10 indoors.
People. Yeah, 10 o'clock. I don't know how they're gonna find it out, but 10 o'clock at night, stuff is closing now. Bars, restaurants, whatever the case may be. We're looking like going towards another shutdown. So that's what's happening in Jersey, and / New York. Is there any news y'all want to tell us how you guys operate in the states that you guys live
In Mass, it's not the COVID rates are like spiking like crazy, but they haven't really called for a shutdown just yet, even though everybody feels it coming. Like, we know it's coming. My daughter, like, we had the option with my daughter of either doing like fully remote learning or the hybrid model where she's in school 2 days a week and then remote for the other 3 days. Okay. We chose fully remote, and I'm glad we did, because literally every single day we get a call from the school talking about another kid that has COVID, like literally every single day. And sometimes it's more than one. Yeah, wow. Sometimes it's more than one. So it's not shut down yet, but it will be very soon, I'm sure.
So over here in California, everything's by county. I'm sure it's the same in Jersey. Everything's by county. Yeah. So where we at? Yeah. Okay, makes sense. So where we at in Alameda County, it's purple, which is like the most restrictive. So they went back to like locking everything down. And my apartment complex, they had opened up, like, I don't know why, but they had opened up the pool like maybe a month ago, 2 months ago, but it's like, yo, it's cold. And they also opened up the gym within the complex, but with hella restrictions. So they shut that back down again. And every time I walked past it, nobody was in there anyway. But yeah, everything's going backwards. So, but California, and specifically my part of the state, was super slow to like adapt. So counties like right next to us on each side were open up, but we weren't even allowed to like do the restaurant thing yet. Like, they didn't even open up the capacity for restaurants in my county, but it's even everything's going reverse. So
it's crazy.
In the DMV, man, it's pretty much the same. I say like it is 10 people indoors, 25 outdoors, and bars, restaurants, everything else is like reduced from 50 to 25% occupation. So I mean, DC shut down all the way too, though. I mean, after 10 o'clock, it's pretty much like a wrap for everything. I feel like a ghost. The issue was out there for the election, at the election announcement, and like you couldn't do anything after 10. You just pretty much just came and gone. And it felt spooky there too, by the way, like in a weird way. But,
I got a question for you, Kev. Kev, you in the DMV, you mentioned election. Like, did you have? I mean, you probably Baltimore, more Maryland, so, but you ain't have no run-ins with the MAGA Man March or whatever they call that?
No, I didn't go to downtown the week I just passed. Actually, I was supposed to, and I just got busy. I decided not to. But
good idea.
Yeah, but it felt the same kind of energy the last Saturday. Or it felt that way. You know, it was just like everyone was inside. It was like people outside, like, playing the Nipsey and who's that? Nipsey, and who else is on that track?
YG.
YG, yeah. I'll start twisting my fingers up too. That's all. It's just spooky. DC is off the hook and crazy, but I haven't seen anything personally in DMV so much, not in the Maryland area. But it's a thing to be aware of. Keep your head on swivel for.
You know what I find weird, like with this, like I guess in New Jersey anyway, because these restrictions are a little weird. So you can still have indoor dining at restaurants right now, but at 10 o'clock they must shut down as if COVID don't attack at 2 in the afternoon. Right, so it just disappears and come out. Yeah, like I'm like, so what's the point of that? So it's like either shut it down
all the way
or allow them to be, and then
thug it out.
On top of that, they allow you to be like less than 6 feet if there's a barrier. And I'm like, I still don't think that that's appropriate. I'm like, listen, you can't have these spikes and then make those type of decisions. I know he's making them based upon the businesses and they need to survive, and I get that. But we need like the federal government to step in to give stimulus to these businesses to make sure that they can survive.
Yeah, because air is gonna go over the barrier. The barrier is not
like it's still because the thing is you got the mask off.
Make a call. You know them people.
Money bags.
Making the plea. I'm like, I'm thinking like, damn, how can I be impactful? You know what I mean? Like, how can I be a good citizen and make a call?
Off of closing shit up?
Well, what are you recommending though? Like, what are you proposing?
Well, I mean, it's Trump is still in office. There's nothing you can do at this point. He don't care, right? So that's irrelevant in terms of the government and state-wise. I mean, I don't make the laws, unfortunately. Only thing we can do is our part by trying to stay home and social distance as much as possible.
I mean, I know you got like a flexible 100,000 you can give to the community.
James.
James just loaned me 50,000 last week.
If you think I got $100,000 somewhere, please let me know where, because I would like to have that. I
don't know, your car stuff. Your car light up in the front. I'm predisposed to think that.
I can't wait. I can't wait until you get this Tesla. $100,000 car you talking about you about to buy in like 2 months.
$35,000.
It's not.
I want to get one that's used.
I ain't gonna lie to you though. I did borrow James' car for like 20 seconds, right? I was like, yo, can I just go to the corner? And I sat in the car for about 3 minutes trying to figure out how to start this shit. I was like, you know, when you go like, all right, hold on.
I know I've been in the car before.
That was a user error. That was not the car. That's
a user error, right? Because sorry for my 08 car. I got an
hold on. We got to bring Cleveland in. He's a product manager. Who do you think is to blame here? Is it Mercedes or is it Zoe?
Man, it's definitely a user error for sure, man. No, like I tell you what,
this nigga lived with me as my roommate and my line brother, and this how he do me, son?
Yes,
it's definitely error. But that doesn't negate the fact that James' car is mad fancy, dog. Like
it's a spaceship.
My boy let me drive his Benz. Yo, I pulled up to the corner of that joint, just stopped. That was the first time I ever drove in a car where the engine just completely just shut down. Like when you get to the joint. But it stopped.
People like, yo, we need a jump.
I'm like, yo, what'd I do? I was nervous. I'm like, yo, I broke the car. Like, what happened?
I ain't got it.
It's actually the most annoying thing.
I did not have it. Not for that car.
It's super annoying. I hate that. I hate that feature. And you can't like turn it off completely. Every time you turn the car on, you got to turn it back off. But obviously it's supposed to save gas and reduce emissions and stuff like that. But it's annoying.
But that's so strange. I would guess that takes more energy than it does saving energy.
Because every time you start and stop, right?
Yeah.
Well, the thing is,
think about how the car works.
But
the car is just like to start it. You just need a battery to start it, not necessarily gas. So once you start it, you already have battery in the car, so that's not much. But when it stops, you're not using gas anymore. It legit like the engine shuts off.
Yeah, it shuts completely off.
And then as you lift your foot off the brake, it like as if you just started the car back up.
But I think Var's point is that the car wastes more energy but it's from a car perspective though. Like they're not thinking about
not the environment.
Gotcha.
The environment. So
Gotcha.
The car.
Thank y'all for the physics lesson. I appreciate that. I feel real poor when I be at the light and my car just still going.
Hey, my joint still goes well, bro.
My shit's 08. Okay, I drive an 08. All right, so. My car is 12 years old. I don't want to hear shit.
I got a 2018 Pinto outside. You feel me?
2018 Pinto.
I keep it clean though.
Keep it clean.
I need to update the damn map in my car because I feel like it was about to drive me into.
You got MapQuest the joint print out on you.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, this shit ain't working. Like, it
Same
sent
thing
me an
with me,
hour
bro.
and a half the wrong way.
You got to go to the dealership to get the update or whatever.
That's $500. Sorry.
I don't got the automatic downloads and like the fancy vehicles do.
Yeah, me neither.
I ain't even got no touchscreen, so
Oh,
I got
how you got no touchscreen? I got an
Oh,
08 and I got
see,
a touchscreen.
my car is not touchscreen.
Yeah, because you talk to it. It's self-drive.
You don't got to touch nothing. You just
yo, bitch,
start.
go left.
nah, I was so thirsty for a brand new car. I was like, oh, this one cool, bet. I went in there, I tried to touch the screen, like, yo, I got.
Oh damn. That's
Then you got the Enterprise rental car version.
You gotta ask how everything works, yo. How you turn this?
I mean, I know now. But I was like, oh no, this is like a touchscreen. It's lit. I pulled off like, what?
Yeah, that's all it is. Is lit the light up. That's it. Don't touch nothing. They can just light up so you can see that shit.
Oh man. All right. We got to get back on track. Is that it for Zoe Knows?
That's it, man. Y'all know, and y'all now know I drive a 08. That's
Oh man, we're getting into our main topic today. We're talking about the holidays. It's no secret that we're talking about the holidays between Christmas, Thanksgiving. You know, y'all not thinking there's any crispness in the air over here, but it is. All right, so we're gonna play a game. It's 5 of us, right? So we're gonna each pick the starting 5 of Thanksgiving food. Now, if Kevin says one, James can't say that one.
Gotcha.
So load up, think about your starting 5, and then from there we're going to go to like what's on the bench, and also who doesn't make the cut. So
that's
where y'all want to start. Y'all want to start with who's the starting 5, or you want to start with who's on the bench or who's getting cut?
Let's start with who's getting cut. I think that's going to be the most
Cranberry
controversial.
sauce.
Cranberry sauce.
I agree.
That's
I
everybody,
agree.
man.
Cranberry sauce. Get it out of here.
I don't even think I've
sauce?
ever eaten cranberry sauce. Like, who
I
eats
haven't.
that?
Especially out the can shape shit. Like, nah.
No,
Yeah, keep
people
the
live
form of
by
the
the can though.
Because they know where to
People
slice
live by it.
That's lazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it got
So what do
permission
you
slip
do?
perforations on the cranberry sauce. Like
Yeah.
cut here.
No,
That shit Jell-O.
No
All
cranberry
right,
sauce, bro.
I got cranberry sauce on my list. Who y'all got? What y'all got?
Cabbage.
Yeah, I eat cabbage
if Miss,
more on New Year's.
if Miss Kim is making it, I'm keeping it.
No,
Yeah.
no cabbage, man.
Yeah.
Anybody else agree with no cabbage?
I mean, cabbage
okay.
with what? Just steamed cabbage?
Like
I mean,
however
what you mean
make
with
it,
what? With
no matter.
everything else?
Nah,
Like,
I mean, you could. So you could spice some cabbage.
I like
up,
cabbage.
man.
I'm sure you can spice it. I don't.
I
nah,
like
I'm
it,
good,
but not
man.
thank-
Hold on.
Thanksgiving, I
Let's
don't feel
analyze. Let's analyze. I'm calling Kev and Cleveland out because James said cabbage and it was silence. And Cleveland gonna chime in like, I mean, I like cabbage.
I do.
And Kev was like, I mean, what kind of cabbage?
I mean,
Let's not-
it's gonna be that with every dish because you got to think about it, right? If you saying cabbage, if you spice cabbage up with like some sauteed onions and like
Some crushed
you can
red
make
peppers,
cabbage.
boy.
You can make You can make cabbage an actual real meal. So
Right.
I
That
promise
is the
you.
only way you
I
eat it.
get it. I still think it's disgusting though.
You think cabbage? I
Oh,
wouldn't say
man.
it's disgusting.
Yeah, I
I
don't-
just
I
don't
can't
think
eat
on
cabbage,
I might-
yo.
I might rock with James because that cabbage pot. If you ever had to wash the
That
cabbage
shit
pot,
stink.
oh my god, yeah, cabbage can sit on,
Yo.
can get cut. I'm cool with that.
All right,
Yeah,
bonus
I'll wash
question.
the cabbage
Yeah.
pot.
Bonus question. I never heard this before in my life. I just want to ask y'all because this is my girl put me on. What's the greens juice called?
What? That's a real question, you know.
That's a real question. What's the juice? What's the greens juice
like
called?
collard greens juice.
Yeah,
That's
what's the
what-
collard
I
greens?
I
have
thought it was just the
no idea.
So greens
Thank
juice
you.
is like, all right, collard greens are
What?
like wet. They're not like
Yes.
dry.
Yeah.
but it has a
So-
name.
Was
nah,
it
but
juice?
you know how everybody, all the memes, they be like, yo, when your greens juice touch your
No, but VAR is
Yo.
saying that there's a legit name.
There's
for
a
the
name.
juice.
Yeah,
Nah, I ain't never heard of it.
Yeah,
I
I
never
heard
heard of
that's-
no
I
name
want
for it.
I wanted to be around. I wanted to be in a safe space because I haven't heard.
I've
wasn't
never heard
named
a
for it
name for
either.
the juice.
So my girl calls it, and people in this area call it pot liquor.
What?
That's some California shit. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
Put
lie.
some
never
pot
heard of
liquor
that.
on my plate. That's what they were
It's
saying.
not down south. My grandma from Montgomery, Alabama. We ain't never
What?
heard of that. So we
I
ain't
feel
never-
like the
What?
word down south was born in Montgomery, Alabama, so I believe you.
right.
yeah. Like I ain't never heard no pot liquor. Like
I'm just letting you
Nah.
know. So I just got to make
That's
sure that
definitely
like,
an
I'm in
LA
this-
area thing.
I'm in a Bay Area.
I
James.
mean, it's a real
You're
thing.
making a-
Is
though.
she from
you're
the
making
LA
a-
area?
It's a real
Nah,
thing.
She from
It's
up
a
here. She
real
used to love the
thing.
Lakers.
Pot liquor?
Got you.
It's a
Pot
real
liquor.
thing.
You
Oh, you heard
familiar
it
with it, Kev?
before?
I've never heard it before, but I looked it up.
Okay.
This shit's a real thing. Oh yeah,
Bro, so the juice is called pot liquor.
That's what the juice is called. I never heard it.
I need greens with extra pot liquor.
That's nasty.
Or
sound appetizing.
Or what you gonna do with that pot liquor?
Yeah, like
disgusting.
You gonna eat your pot liquor?
and how you think it's spelled though? That's the bonus question.
Lika liquor.
Probably with a Y.
I thought it was like liquor, like the alcohol liquor.
But I'm
like
shut at this
liquor.
I feel like it's spelled P-O-D.
2 Ks. It's
2 Ks.
2 Ks? A liquor.
Yeah,
that's some southern stuff right there, boy.
It sounded, but that must be Mississippi, somewhere where motherfuckers like Arkansas.
All right, I didn't want to derail this. My fault. All right, so on the cut list, we got
cabbage.
We got cabbage and cranberry sauce. What's next?
Right.
I don't do pork, so I'm gonna say ham.
Whoa!
No,
nah,
dude,
you on your own with that. Honey glazed ham, nigga. You on your own.
No, we need that.
You on your own.
Especially in the sandwich the next day.
Yes, exactly. Throw the gravy or sauce on there.
Bro, if you're gonna take something off, I'd rather you take the turkey off. And I like
turkey
dry. Right? I like the turkey.
I already put cranberry sauce. So I can't add again. But if I was, all right. So
Kev said ham, but I don't know, yo.
Nah, I'm not rolling.
I can't rock with him.
I can't.
But it's his. Yo, it's his to do.
It's his.
It is.
It's his.
All right, so we got ham.
My dad is right now upset, Kev. You can't
no ham today.
My dad was not happy with that.
All right, so we got Var with cranberry. We got James with cabbage. We got Kev with ham.
Okay. Damn, Kev, this is so.
I'm gonna go with pumpkin pie. I feel like pumpkin pie is
that's not even a thought in my family.
Second rate.
Don't bring pumpkin
pie
home.
That's not a thought in my family.
Second rate.
It is.
Everybody know pumpkin pie is
super head fake because you
it is
what you taste like.
Exactly. It looks the same too.
It looks the same. It just piss you off.
Nah, sweet potato pie is
like darker. Diet.
Sweet potato pie got a tan. Pumpkin pie don't have a tan.
It kind of do make sense. James analogy is accurate.
I mean, but if you put a filter on it, they both look the same.
Nah, because sometimes some people
like
might
the Kardashians.
You might not pay attention, James. That's why Kev says a head fake, right? Man. So you go and you're not paying attention. You like, oh, boom, and you go to eat it, and you make that face like.
What's this ain't it? That's a Zoe thing. So I think you'll be talking to somebody you didn't cut the slice and you eat it. You go to scoop and you're like,
yo, what is this? Because it don't be pumpkin pie. Yeah, pumpkin pie definitely.
Oh man,
we need yours though.
That's four.
That's four. We need one more.
I would probably say, I know this is gonna sound like blasphemous, but I could do without stuffing.
Oh, I was just thinking that. That's what I just said. I know one stuffing I'm okay with. Now I like it, but
I like it too. But
I can put that off.
We got to make a distinction: dressing or stuffing.
Stuffing
is different.
Stuffing is
dressing, like.
I guess dressing is on the side. Stuffing goes in the turkey.
Stuffing is like the biscuit at Popeyes, bro.
I know. No. The biscuit, that's cornbread. You gotta have cornbread.
I guess you're right, but
hold on.
Play the same role.
So there's a national debate as to is stuffing and dressing the same. Many black people say they are not the same, and like to James's point, well, some people say stuffing is the stuff that you make like on top of the stove. And dressing is like the stuff that you put in the turkey and you like make it from scratch.
Dress it up.
Yeah.
That sounds the same to me.
Stuffing is super
me. I think I got to speak for everybody else. This is what I'm hearing. But so you saying stuffing, dressing don't matter. It's out of here.
Yeah, I could do without it. It's not like on my top of the thing.
So after the first round, it's official that Zoe and Kev are bugging, but we can continue.
I mean, I see you bugging on stuffing for sure.
I get Kev is more. That's
what makes the plate full. You know what I mean?
Facts, bro.
You swap
exactly.
the sauce.
I replace my stuffing with cornbread.
I like stuffing, but I can do without it though.
That's what I'm saying. I could do without it. It's not. See, I don't like cranberry, and I don't like what was the other one?
Cabbage, pumpkin pie.
I eat cabbage, pumpkin pie. Those two, cranberry and pumpkin. Definite go, but stuffing is like if nobody made it, I'm not upset.
I feel you on that.
All right, so we're moving on to the bench. What do we have on the bench for our Thanksgiving meals?
I put turkey on the bench.
Nah.
Turkey the six
I
man.
guess
I'm putting
turkey could be on the bench.
Yeah.
Six
But
man.
I was gonna
six
say
man.
chicken. I was like, because some people like cook old
Oh, yeah,
chickens
yeah.
too.
Oh
So-
nah, chicken starting, baby. Starting.
Right.
Nah, man, the ham starts.
Ham is starting.
The
ham is the
starts.
center.
Ham is cut. Ham is cut.
The ham is the
and,
center.
So the
Cut.
chicken can be on the bench though,
ham
because the
going
chicken's
up,
still
man.
right.
All right, hold on. Let's get some.
For quarter, I'm telling you.
Nah, Kev coming through like LeBron. Like we Iguodala going off the glass. Kev like, nah. This
Nah,
nigga-
fuck that ham. nigga.
Oh, go ahead.
All right, so Zoe, you say turkey. Turkey will be on the bench for me, so I got to think of a new.
It's the
Nah.
turkey is the
This
Lou Williams.
is
to
one
me.
that you if
I
you want
agree
to take
with
the
Zoe.
chicken, you can. This is one that I will put on the bench, like for sure. Mashed potatoes and gravy.
Yes.
That shit might
Yes.
be cut, actually, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But
What? Nah,
That's a
That should
fact.
go on the bench.
yeah, I mean, it depends who makes it. It depends how like
Where you
choppy
at?
it is. Because I don't want just the mashed potatoes. Like, give me
Yeah, no,
a mash
listen,
with
I
like
can make
with a
some
couple
real
of pieces of
potatoes.
potato,
Yeah,
right?
go
get the
Yeah,
garlic
Kev
mashed
know what time it
potatoes.
is. Kev know what time.
I mean,
I'm
give me some-
I'm putting yams on the bench.
No,
No, nah.
That might be
Get him off the
smart.
show.
Absolutely
Get him off the
not.
show.
Var, you about to
Stop.
lose your
This is
black
no more
card.
varsity,
Var,
yo.
Stop
you losing
this.
your black card.
Let's edit that part out.
No way.
Let's edit that part out.
Nah, don't edit that because everybody
No
reaction. Everybody
way.
need the same reaction. Yams on the
Yams
bench.
on the
On the
bench.
bench?
James is
What?
definitely a starter.
Yo,
Absolutely not.
yo, when
Yams
Var
was-
said- is it me or when Var say Yams on the bench, I squared up. Like, what you say? Like, hold up. Nah, son.
Nah, that's
What?
starter, bro.
You gotta take a seat, bro.
Bro, nah,
take a
no
seat.
way.
Wow.
Yams is
No.
on the
These
bench.
Yams,
We
bro.
need to vote
bench.
right now. Override VAR.
If Yams is
Override
on the
VAR
bench,
right
Yam
now.
alone.
Yams is the Lou Williams. Yams is the Lou Williams of the bench.
Lamb,
For
Yeah,
sure,
they come
though.
off the bench
Literally
dropping
team.
30.
Right.
Bro,
On this team.
you might as well should have
Oh.
said big macaroni and cheese is on the bench if that's
Yeah,
the
like,
case.
Oh no.
Like,
Oh,
come
no.
on.
No.
How Yams is always next to the mac
Yo,
and
bro,
cheese. What you
and they
mean?
Hey, yo.
they go together.
Yo, move on, yo. Hey,
Yo,
yo,
you
hey, yo,
sound-
move on, yo.
Detach yourself.
Yo,
Nah,
son.
bro, this
that
man is
gotta be
disowned.
override. Yeah, they gotta
What?
be. That gotta go to the courts. We need a
What?
jury for that.
Listen, I demand a recount.
Seriously, that's right on brand. Right in.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Oh my god.
He over here cheating that.
I'm on my
election.
ledge. I'm on my ledge.
Hell
I'm on my
no,
ledge.
bro.
That's
Oh
crazy.
my god.
That's
All right, who
crazy.
next? Who next?
Kev.
I
What's
mean,
on the bench,
on the
Kev?
bench, I don't put mac and cheese on the bench.
What?
Ah,
Yeah.
yo,
There's
Kev,
no
what
more
you
starters.
eat?
The
What
game is
y'all-
over.
What do y'all eat?
Nobody's starting.
If you
Nobody's
put mac
starting.
and
If
cheese
mac
on
and
the
cheese
bench-
is not starting,
Mac and
nobody
cheese-
starts.
Listen.
Mac and cheese is the Michael Jordan of
Yes,
holiday
what do you
side
mean,
dishes.
grass?
Oh,
That's the
seriously
thing
though.
about it. I'm gonna tell you why. You say that.
mac and
so
cheese is
it
MJ.
depends who's making it.
Mac and
Depends
cheese
who's
is
making it.
MJ.
I'm gonna tell you something. First of all, you know what I mean. I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't eat dairy. I don't do the dairy thing, right?
Okay.
But I will once in a while entertain just for the idea, right? And
Okay.
it's nothing worse than entertaining somebody's mac and cheese that
And
doesn't
let you
fit the
down.
bill. It's like, man.
All right, so that's different.
It's
Though.
Wait, wait.
man.
That's different.
It's like,
If
We
it's
man.
got to
made
fight for
right.
mac and cheese. We can't have yams and mac and cheese both not starting, yo.
That's
This
you
is
know,
we
that's
talking
that-
about y'all got me.
Baby,
Yeah.
we talk about
Blasphemy.
You
we
should've
talk
asked
about
me.
bomb.
Yes.
We talk about bomb mac and cheese. We
Yeah.
talk about somebody grandma mac and cheese that been making
Yes.
mac and cheese since they
Yes.
was 13 years old
With the
from
crispy top.
Montgomery, Alabama.
All right, look, I'm gonna leave
The
y'all
crispy
solid. I'm gonna
top.
say this.
Yeah.
If we could substitute the mac and cheese we have in mind for my wife's mac and cheese, it has like cashew dip.
What?
Okay.
Here go this nigga.
Wait, no. Cashew
could bring
dip
that
mac and
on.
cheese- Wait,
If
I'm
we could bring that on.
Kev,
I'm confused.
your shit
Actually,
might
no,
be
no,
on
I'll
the
say
bench.
this. I'll say
Nah,
this, I'll say this.
Kev getting his points back from last week when Zoe called him out for not mentioning that his marriage was his best part of his year last year.
That wasn't the
That was
question.
gold. That was the
Yeah.
question.
But
Yeah,
that wasn't the
I
question.
actually messed that one up though. I did. I messed that up.
But
I took
say,
ownership on that. I took
Even
ownership.
if she doesn't make it the cheese style, I'll go with. I'll keep it on the bench for the idea.
All right,
But-
all right.
And
Let's
first
go
of all,
something
y'all
else.
know my
Let's go with
mom make
something
a
else.
different mac and cheese too. Jane,
Yeah.
all y'all
life
had it.
life changing.
Mom's, you're in to see those mom's mac and cheese, Miss Kid's mac and cheese is mac and cheese that I
Wow.
would sacrifice for. I
Yeah.
would. I would just be like,
Right.
you know what I mean? Like, for
It's
sure, I'm not
different.
even in that mindset right now. I'm at those mom's crib and
Right.
we're enjoying ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. But if I had to put somebody on the bench, it's gonna be I'll do string beans all day. Like,
Oh,
okay.
yes.
All
All
right.
You
I'll
put
do
string
those.
beans on the
Unanimous.
bench.
That could
Yeah.
be on the bench.
Yo,
Okay.
cause string
That's
beans for whatever
acceptable.
reason, I don't know why I be there, but it just be there. Like,
No.
Need
I'm
a
not saying put it
vegetable.
on a bench. I would do string beans.
oh, you would do it?
I know
Oh,
y'all
no.
want to start string beans, but y'all gotta have a green. But anyway,
That's
Yeah,
collard
greens.
greens.
We go.
Yeah.
The
Not
greens is
greens, it's
coming.
called greens.
Yo,
Hey,
son,
Green
Shaq.
of all
I
greens.
see
about
what's
the
going
most-
on.
the most
Collard greens is the
Thanksgiving,
Shaq of this
the
team.
most Thanksgiving greens ain't got no green properties.
None.
You
Yo,
using a
it's all
turkey
kinds
neck
of meat in
or,
there.
or the
Turkey
pork?
neck.
It's in a pot liquor. That's why they call it that.
I
That's
guess
where the
so.
sauce is at. That's where
You either
that's
using
where,
the turkey neck or the pork.
All right,
Oh
so
my
on the
God.
bench we got turkey, we got mashed potatoes and gravy, we got yams. We should have fought
Yep.
harder for yams to
Yeah,
start.
that's disrespectful.
We got string
Crazy.
beans. I'm gonna throw rice. I'm gonna throw rice on the
Yeah,
bench.
rice
Okay.
could go on
Just
the bench.
rice.
Rice is just a
Nobody-
filler.
But
It's just a
nobody
rice and
filler.
serves
gravy.
just rice for Thanksgiving.
Put
Whatever it
gravy
is,
on it.
rice and gravy,
I mean,
whatever.
Listen. Part
yeah, that was a good call.
I
That
am
was a good
married
call.
to a
That was a good
Hispanic,
call.
To a Hispanic.
so rice, a Latinx, so rice might.
Look at my African American. That's what Joe
Listen.
That's what
Cleveland
it sound
made a
like.
good point. I know some even Caribbean and Latin in those environments, rice is the main dish. But
Yeah, it
for
is.
Thanksgiving,
Sorry,
you
sir.
can come off the bench. Like if I'm going to go make my
Right.
Rice could be on the bench. I agree.
I mean, you can come back
Definitely.
to it. It's not maybe they cut it. We just
But a lot of
it's
people
not
from the
starting.
from the Latin American culture, I don't think they put
is
rice on the bench.
guaranteed.
Oh,
nigga.
they're not. They're not.
That's
They're
half the
punching
plate.
it
No,
Yeah,
I'm
rice
putting
on the
rice on the
bench.
bench.
That's
I'm
half
putting
Yo,
rice
rice-
on the bench.
That is
Rice
the
there.
start. That's like the middle of the plate. That's what you start the plate with.
The middle of the
Start the plate with the rice.
Rice snap off his
Rice
pants
is the
first.
center.
Word up.
Snap away.
Welcome to rice.
The breakaways.
Word.
All right, we're moving on to the starters. We're going on to the starters. I'm starting fried fucking chicken.
Better believe it, boy.
Fried chicken is starting shooting guard,
Okay.
getting all the shots.
Okay.
No, I can't.
Yo,
say
I
that
don't
'cause that's
ever think I've
steroids.
eaten fried chicken for
On
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, me neither.
Nah, my
I'm
family
not
makes
saying
fried
ever,
chicken
but
every
I
holiday.
have, but it's not something that we do.
So I feel like you're lying because we all of us on this podcast has a picture next to some bomb ass fried chicken that your mom made.
But it wasn't Thanksgiving. It might have
Thanksgiving,
been
though?
Easter.
How we know?
It might have been a
How
different
we
holiday.
know? We
I
don't.
Nah,
might have
it
a
wasn't
power.
me.
I might have a strong power forward. I might have a strong.
Uh-oh.
All right,
Okay,
let's hear it.
talk to us.
The number 4 gonna be the Brussels sprouts and maple pecan casserole.
What, Kevin?
First of all, Kev,
What?
black people don't even make casserole.
You know who Kev is? You know who Kev is? Kev is the Knicks. Kev is
Oh
the
my
Knicks.
god!
He got all the attention's on him, and he let us down with his pick.
Tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. Because
All right,
y'all,
we
no one's gonna
listening.
pick a vegetable outside of collard
right.
greens, which is not really a nutritional vegetable once it
Nah.
gets broken down. But the Brussels sprouts, when you make them crispy, when you put them in an air fryer, if y'all didn't,
Okay.
if y'all didn't think about it,
James.
put them in the bacon and put them in the oven with some pecan, like
Crumbles.
crumbled up pecan, yeah, with some maple syrup, and like you kind of like mix it up together.
It sounds like breakfast.
It has like a good sweet savory combination that's going on, and
I'm
it's
gonna have
good.
to find somebody to make that.
But
shit,
isn't the
'cause-
whole point of Thanksgiving to be gluttonous and not eat healthy? Like, ain't that the whole? At least in black worlds. Like,
And the thing about it is, you think about it, right? How long that food gonna last for? So that's gonna be
A
4
week.
days. Okay.
Wait, we got that's the
I ain't
next
gonna do
thing.
that for- I ain't
How
gonna do that for a
long is
week.
leftovers?
Facts.
is it? Remember, Plies did a joint on about like after 3-4 days. You
Oh,
gotta
yeah,
get rid
yeah,
of that shit.
Yeah, son, you
It's
can't
like
you
a-
can't
if
keep
it's
that
like
half.
Thursday of the
Nah,
following
bro.
week. You can't keep eating them.
You can't keep that half a ham. That just
This is why I put the Brussels sprouts at number 4, because it's like number 4 is always like the garbage man, like the do all the dirty work.
The cleanup,
Mhm.
Charles
Clean up
Oakley.
guy, and we need that. Y'all gonna keep me with the top
Nah.
5 agents of the. Y'all hit me with the mac and cheese coming up next. Somebody's gonna have to throw that out there. That's probably the guard. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Point guard is definitely mac and
yeah,
cheese.
see?
Point.
So who you got?
Brussels
I got
sprouts
collard
are-
greens.
Collard
Y'all
greens.
already
All
know.
right.
Collard greens. All
Them
right.
grains,
Collard greens,
collard.
collard greens like the
Feature-
5.
Featuring pot liquor.
Yeah, I guess, but it can't touch the cornbread. Some
Ugh.
people like dipping in the cornbread. I don't like to.
Just
Nah, not collard greens.
What
That's the
you
pot
do
liquor.
is when you grab the greens out the pot, you gotta do a 1, 2, 3,
You
like
do-
a little shake,
Yeah, absolutely.
and then
Yeah.
put it on your plate. Yeah,
But
You gotta have
bring
this.
it out.
You gotta have the spoon with the holes in it. You
Yes,
can't grab
yes.
the greens. With
The greatest
full
spoon. Yeah.
drink.
And then you hit
I feel like
1, 2, 3.
I feel like greens juice is like a bully. They be going to everybody territory. Just be like,
Yeah, it
nah,
don't
it's
matter.
me.
They
This
be like,
me.
what dry food? nigga?
right,
So what we
James.
got on the top
Yo,
5
listen.
so far?
Yeah, give us a rundown, Cleveland. What we got? Who's
We got
starting?
fried
so far?
chicken.
Started. We got fried chicken. We got the Brussels sprout pecan
At the
casserole,
four.
and we got collard greens.
All right.
And give us a rundown of who's on the bench.
And who's on the bench? And I'm gonna call a sub. I'm gonna let you know right now. I'm calling a sub.
Yo, seriously,
Right
that's
away.
what I was about
I'm
to
making
say.
a game time decision. I'm calling a sub. On the bench, we got turkey, we got mashed potatoes and gravy, we got yams, we got string beans and rice.
Yo, y'all dying and kick Brussels sprouts off of the yams.
No, I ain't
Nah, they
messing
can
with the
stay.
Brussels sprout.
They can stay, but I'm obviously I know what Cleveland gonna do. We're calling the audible. Or not an audible, I guess it's think
Game
about
time decision.
Call 20,
challenging
call
the play?
20.
Yeah,
call
yeah,
20,
Yams
call
was working
20.
hard in practice. Yams was working hard
time
in
out.
practice.
Word up. So I'm gonna say the mac and cheese. Of course, it's a starter.
All right. That's the point guard. So
Hold on,
missing
didn't we say mac and cheese already?
Nah.
Nah.
Kev tried to bench mac and cheese. We talked
Yeah,
tried to
about
bench it.
Oh, okay.
We overrode that. We was like, we Jerry Jones that. Like, I don't care if you the coach, nigga. We the owner. We not doing that.
All
All
right.
right. So mac and cheese is the starting point.
Mhm.
So we
All right,
missing
we
the
got
shooting guard.
4.
No, the
Shooting guard
was
is
a fried
chicken. Fried chicken. Yeah.
Fried chicken. So who's the center?
Hey,
No, we need a small forward. We need a center.
Have the collard greens. Gotta
Collard
be the
greens is the center?
collard, they can be center. You know, they
Yeah,
be
because they
dominating
do bully.
everything.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah,
so
they do
greens-
dominate. All right.
Collard greens not gonna be a small forward, but it's not gonna be
yeah.
a swing man.
So we looking for Scottie Pippen right now. We looking for the
All right, Cleveland,
three.
bring us home.
What's the 3?
All right.
Take them off the bench.
So
You ain't got no cap space, just so you know.
Well,
You
Sam
ain't got no cap
Presti.
space.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna add another dessert that is going to be on the bench,
Oh, okay.
and Yams is going to take the place of this dessert. So chocolate cake, it got to be
Oh,
chocolate.
yeah, you can
chocolate
eliminate
cake.
that shit.
Chocolate cake is on the bench, and Yams is now the starter. Yams work
Okay.
hard in practice. Chocolate cake.
Hold
is
on.
So wait, time out. No,
Cleveland,
how you?
Cleveland came
I
to
thought
the
you was
that
gonna
was
go
good,
sweet
Rambo.
potato
That
pie.
was
We
good.
never
That
even
was
said
good,
sweet
Vito.
potato
Oh,
pie.
whoa, whoa,
That
whoa!
was a good Vito.
Whoa.
You
That's the
effing up.
coach. That's the coach. I don't know.
Oh, sweet potato pie is the coach. Yeah,
you
you
gotta
right.
be there.
No.
Oh, that's the
That's the
GM.
GM.
No,
The GM?
the coach. The coach is the cornbread, man. Okay, that's the coach. The player
Ah.
coach is the cornbread.
Okay.
Gotta
All
be.
right, so if the coach is the cornbread, the owner is sweet potato pie. Because even if you eat all that bullshit, can't wait for the damn sweet potato pie. That's the owner, all right?
Unpopular
be.
opinion. I don't like cornbread. But anyway, we're gonna just continue.
Oh, what kind of cornbread have you eaten?
I don't know. I don't like it. It's
That's
They got
dry.
nah,
two styles.
you-
I've eaten two types.
If you eating that Jiffy stuff, that's probably
That's
an
too
issue.
sweet.
That's too sweet.
That's the church
probably the
basement
issue.
joint.
Yeah, I don't know what I had, but it
Cornbread or
tastes like
biscuit, man.
tastes
One
like
of you
dry
have a
candy.
roll or
Yeah,
a-
You had
Nah,
that
you-
JC Fish Market cornbread.
Yeah,
the
you
one that
had
throw-
them joints that got no
Yeah, man,
flavor to
cornbread is
it.
popping. G, I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah,
I like
cornbread is
cornbread.
good. You got to
I've
eat
had
the
New
right
Orleans
cornbread.
style cornbread too, with the actual piece of corn and peppers in there.
Yeah.
So
That's like
where
a,
do y'all put lasagna in your repertoire for Thanksgiving?
Not
My parents
Lasagna.
usually make a pasta dish. They do,
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
baked ziti, which is
Yeah.
Ziti or
same-
lasagna, one of the
same
two.
thing.
we don't.
You know,
It just
baked ziti
depends
ain't
on the
nothing
But
but
I
size.
do that or was it the meatballs?
Mm.
Okay.
Like just the meatballs by itself or something like that?
yeah,
We just-
like baked ziti is single and lasagna is married. That's the only difference.
Yeah.
So can we,
True.
yeah, pretty much. Now can we go? All right. So if you do the meatballs, right, straight meatballs, right? These are like extra. These are like free agents.
Why does that sound so funny? Yeah.
I know.
I don't know why I wanna-
If we
I
go
think it's-
meatballs, straight
it's
meatballs.
his- it's his enunciation, like he did with quinoa. Like, you know what I'm saying? You do that meatballs.
I can't talk to y'all. Y'all get on my
Bro,
nerves.
but if you bring in some meatballs over there, right? It's hard for me to say it now because now I'm getting stuck.
Yo, sorry.
But if you're
Jux-
gonna bring
Jux
that particular dish over,
my
and only
God.
that, those better
That's
be
not some
those
shit you bring.
better be the best.
Right.
meatballs ever known to man.
No, you don't bring those. That's some they already at the house when you get there.
I'm
And if
saying
you
that
do,
that's somebody
if you
doing
bring
that.
meatballs, you got to bring the Hawaiian breads with it. The little Hawaiian.
Hawaiian roll.
I couldn't
man.
answer
Y'all
that,
niggas-
yo.
The best meatballs.
What you bringing? What you bringing? Yo,
Meatballs.
I'm bringing meatballs, straight meatballs.
No sauce.
No pasta.
Yo, this is so bad. Yo, Juxta's League, forgive us because y'all know y'all can relate, yo.
No,
And y'all
no,
know some
crying.
bullshit when you go to somebody's crib. Y'all know damn well Juxta's League if somebody come up and they all did a potluck and somebody brought some meatballs, you look at them like, really?
Where the noodles, man? Where the noodles at?
Yo, I'm
Yo, my
telling you,
So you just
stomach
gonna bring
hurts.
some meatballs.
Oh my
wow.
god. Yo,
Oh,
oh
man.
my
Talk.
god.
I've seen this happen before, bro. I'm
You
just
bring
telling y'all my
meatballs by
experiences.
yourself.
Oh
telling y'all.
my
You
god.
hit the
How we
Costco up, get a bag of meatballs, and say, "Huh, this what we gonna do?"
Oh man.
Oh
Yo,
my
I'm
god,
sorry,
son.
my family a little different. Not my
Oh.
immediate though. My extended is a little.
Man.
Whew.
All right, so Cleveland,
All right,
give us
what's
give us
the
let's
top
run this
five?
back.
It's NBA All
Let's
Star
run this
weekend.
back. All right, so as the owner, we got sweet potato
Sweet
pie.
Patty pie.
The coach, we got cornbread. Starting five, we got fried chicken. We got yams. We got Brussels sprouts. We got collard greens. We got mac and cheese.
Okay.
On the bench, we got turkey, mashed potatoes and gravy, string beans, rice, and chocolate cake.
what happened to the yams.
They
Nah,
starting
it's
now,
starting,
brother.
starting now.
Chocolate
Start,
cake
start.
is on that bench now.
Chocolate cakes on the bench. Yams is starting. And then who we cut, who didn't make the cut, cabbage, you can't even come to the party. Cranberry, ham, pumpkin pie, and stuffing. You need to
Can
stay
we,
home.
the
Won't
ham
make
gotta
the cut.
be like a.
What we gotta
Can the
do is
ham
put a
be at
ham
least
on
on a D
listen,
League, like
put
where we
the-
pick them up when we
Put the
Well,
chocolate
yeah,
cake.
we gotta
Put
put
the
ham
chocolate
on
cake in the
waivers.
cut. Put
put
the
ham back, right?
on the
Yeah,
bench.
swap
Nah.
chocolate cake for ham.
Now
bro.
we putting the string beans in the cut then. And we bringing the ham back. We can't leave the chocolate cake.
Yo, chocolate
Y'all
cake.
don't got
is
a, y'all don't
disgusting.
got a sweet tooth. Y'all see?
No,
I
no,
do.
chocolate cake
And
is disgusting.
sidebar. If y'all ever had Cleveland Mom chocolate cake, you'll understand why he's
It's
going so
bomb.
hard.
Oh,
'Cause
God.
he
It's
used to
bomb.
bring Sundays when he come back from home to campus, bring it to the room. I'll be tight with Cleveland. Like, you don't even talk to me. Your mom ain't make no chocolate cake. Shit, you ain't bring nothing back. Oh, I
But it
did.
also
But
has
Chocolate
to-
cake, chocolate
you know
cake
what's-
and the mac and cheese.
It has to be said that Cleveland's parents are caterers. Can
Yes.
we say caterers or
Yeah.
restaurant owners?
I would say that.
Caterers. They don't own a restaurant, but they definitely cater.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Zoe's mom used to also. She wasn't a caterer, but she was a event
She
planner,
had a
and
catering
yeah.
company. She chefed it for a little bit.
yeah, she's the jack of all trades.
Sunday evening into Monday, we came back to the room with some good ass leftovers.
Definitely.
Bro, when people hear back these starting five, they're gonna be like, "What's going on?"
Oh my
Right.
god, bro!
There's gonna be some judgments.
I mean,
Ain't
it's
got
tough.
Turkey number one for sure. They gonna look
No
at you
turkey,
like,
no
turkey be
ham.
dry.
You know what?
Turkey-
Somebody,
turkey's just
somebody
there
gonna,
as decoration.
somebody
Yo,
gonna
you
come
know,
through and
You
say
gotta have
fried
a
turkey.
deep fried turkey.
Yeah,
I
that's
was
what
just
We
like
doing
like
that
that.
this year. We doing that this year.
But I cooked the turkey back last year or 2 years ago. A whole turkey right on the grill with indirect heat. Shit was amazing.
What?
That sounds
So you-
good though.
Yo,
How do you
the
do that?
whole turkey,
Cut
I
the
just
grills
kept
down?
like so. I put only the heat on one side,
Mhm.
kept the
Slide
turkey
the
on the other
turkey
side,
Yeah.
and then every 30 minutes I would just flip it, keep flipping it, right? And that shit came out amazing.
What is your favorite? You or your family's favorite holiday tradition?
My favorite holiday tradition with my
Church.
family is Christmas Eve. We don't go to church Christmas Eve.
Nah, they sleep. They sleep there. They sleep there.
Midnight mass.
We go to my mom's house. We go to my parents' house, and everybody goes to my parents' house in their pajamas. We order pizza. We chill. Like all of the kids are there. We open one gift, like Christmas Eve, and that's like
okay.
the tradition. So
Yo, that's how you know you come from a good family when y'all open up one gift the night before. Your family is
That means
wholesome.
you got multiple gifts down there, boy.
yeah, boy, got
Here
more
go
than
James.
one.
Now he about to bring up the old costumes from Halloween again.
I used to have
Back in
one
my
gift.
day.
I remember my mom wrapped my Halloween costume up and put it back in the gift wrap.
You ever have a gift wrapped up in old newspaper?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Nah, I'm joking. I ain't have it. I ain't have that though.
He had his own
Cleveland, like you gonna leave me out? You leave me out the drive?
I thought he was gonna agree
never
with me. Oh, Cleveland, you had that. I ain't never had that.
My aunt recycles wrapping paper.
Yo,
Like,
that's the thing.
She when she opens a gift, she opens it like mad clean and smooth, and then she folds it, put that shit in the closet. Like you about to get this on your next shit.
Like yo, how is 2020 and it say Happy Holidays 98? Like yo, chill.
Yo, Var, you know who does that too? You remember my aunt who called Caitlin Tina Marie?
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
What?
She the one who do that. She was
Shout out to Caitlin, by the way.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Miss Fair.
Wait a minute.
I never tell y'all
face?
that. Yeah.
To her face?
Yo.
Well, she was in the back seat.
Fire and desire.
Yeah, she was in the back seat and she was like half faking sleep because she was all scared. We was in the hood in Queens, and we pulled up to my aunt.
She was all scared.
Yeah, we pulled up to my aunt. This one we was going not step correct. One of them was it? No, it wasn't. Which one?
No, it wasn't step correct. I forgot what it was, but I
it
remember.
was another step show at the Amazura over in Queens, over across from where McDowell's was recorded, right?
And Queens Boulevard.
Yeah, right on Queens Boulevard. So we go there. I said, yo, we gotta stop by my aunt crib. We blah blah blah. I can't come in the hood and not like speak. So we pull up. Say, hey, what's up, y'all? We roll the windows down, and then she see in the back. She's like, "I got a white girl in the car." I was like, "Oh, here we go." She was like, "I know you ain't pull up here with Tina Marie." I was like,
Tina Marie.
I was in the front seat like she ain't mine.
Yeah, Bar bounced past that one crazy, but
She ain't mine. I mean, she wasn't short either, but
she but
How did she respond? How did she respond? Like how was
she
her
just
energy?
played sleep and then told us that she heard everything when we drove
Gangster.
off.
yeah. Imagine that was the opposite. Imagine it was the other way around. Like, you have Deshaun in the back seat.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
See, no, that kind of actually
That's
brings
Jamal.
us to that.
Jamal. I was about to say it's always Jamal, yo. It's always. Oh, I see you got J Rock in the back. J Money. Hey. Man,
How you
extra.
doing? How your mom doing?
Tyrell.
I saw boys in the hood. I didn't know. So no, that's kind of a good topic too, since we talk about holidays, like bringing guests. Like, how y'all doing that? Who's bring? I mean, obviously,
Hold on, pre-COVID or like now?
pre-COVID. Like, what's the standard? What's the rules? What's the like?
Yeah. How about y'all? Tell me about the time that you went to the houses of the girlfriends that you broke up with.
What you mean after they
After the
broke
breakup?
up? Nah, I ain't going.
No,
there.
like I know y'all been to the girl's house that you're not with right now, and you was like, "Why'd I even go? It was a waste of my damn time.
Oh yeah.
Why
Who
meet
was
your family
smacking,
for?"
though?
Right.
Not mine. I just told y'all I had some.
Ooh, it's
I
smacking.
had to pass on great potato salad.
Nah,
I
that's
never really did the
Family
family's
thing?
homes. Yeah.
you a liar. You've been to somebody's
Nah.
house. James, somebody brought you home, yo.
I don't go home. Well, I mean, not for holidays. Like I've been in people's homes, but not for holidays.
You never did no holiday joint. Like,
Only one was Jess.
oh, he married.
Being-
That don't count.
Ain't nothing worse than being in somebody's living room knowing that you tearing her daughter's walls down.
Oh my god,
You're terrible, man.
Word
Oh.
out, right?
Cleveland, you supposed to chime in. Hell points.
He already know you got those hell points.
No, 'cause you-
Rack
okay.
them up. Yo,
All right,
for
I'll take
me, what the worst part of the holidays when I was single is like I had brought a couple people by and then we had broke up. So those following holidays always got the question like, "What happened to your little friend?" I used to hate those
damn.
questions. Oh, what happened to your little friend? And then I named the little friend I think they talking about, and I won't even be that little
Oh
friend.
my god,
Oh,
what happened to that girl?
Yeah, that's the worst. That's always the caveat about bringing people around. Because I used to whenever, this is not about holidays, but it ties into the holidays. I remember walking with my ex, like my first girlfriend ever, from the YMCA, and we hit a corner, and I'm like, oh shit, it's my mom over there. All right, walk faster. I'm gonna just delay myself. I'm gonna just walk a little slower, and then I waited for her to go for like 5 minutes. That I hit the corner mad casual. See, I ain't had no phone back then. If it was now, I'd be looking at my phone, like laughing on something. Right. So I walk up. My mom was like, "Oh, what you doing here?" I'm like, I'm just playing basketball. She was like, "The little girl's with you, right?" I'm like, damn.
I got her.
Yo, moms
Sorry.
catch everything, yo.
Sorry.
How you
Can't get
know?
nothing past.
But you also wasn't slick when I was 14. I wasn't slick when I was 14. It was not. It was mad obvious.
I'm about to say, but my little story though, the one time I did go, this is early too. I don't even know why I went. Like I was hesitant of going, like, but just family house. And since this was early on, we were just like we weren't even officially dating at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I go there and I'm meeting everybody. This is when I first meet like her brother. Well, not first meet, but kind of like in a more intimate setting. Knew some of her family because of TC and J. Went to college with them, or with her cousin. But so I'm in there and I'm being like really reserved, like kind of staying away from people, minding my own business, not really interacting. Kind of got a face like I don't really want to be there, which was kind of messed up. And then there was like little kids running around, and like one of them like ran and jumped on me, and I like if you look on if you watch on the YouTube, I like grabbed him like and put him on. Like, don't do that.
Who's this?
What are you doing?
Who's
Get out of
this?
my face.
And like to this day, they talk about that. Like, how you just gonna take him, like push him off his lap like that?
Well, how you gonna
I was
put
like,
him on
it's a
me?
reaction.
I don't know that
Just a
kid.
reaction, but felt bad. But I'm like, yeah, no, I don't do kids.
You ain't feel bad.
Not at that time.
So like, what is the rule, or like what steps do you take to bring a guest, like to bring somebody new? Like in my world, you have to prepare all right. So if it's a large family function versus an intimate family function, because y'all know y'all know the difference. Everybody on here has seen the difference in my family, like the immediate family and then the extended.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all seen how I could go with the extended. Y'all might need to bring some gloves and some Vaseline because stuff happens, right? So like, it also, when you bring a friend now, that takes away the family beef, and now you become the center
the focal
of
point.
attention.
Focus.
Yeah. So like, in my world, it's like a rule, an unwritten rule that you have to tell that significant other, just like I told even my friends, who each person is that may show up. Or that who house you going to, because like I think it's wrong if you got a uncle that steal and you don't tell your girl,
son,
she got to leave her purse in the car. Like, it's certain stuff in the family. Everybody got like a family thief.
No, put your purse in your sleeve. Put it in your sleeve.
Yeah, like,
I feel like Zoe asked me that question because I brought multiple girls around y'all, and I don't like the way that feels.
Well,
I don't like the way that feels.
Was that an attack? Not really. I'm just saying that because we can't really.
It works both ways though, because like I had brought a guest to a big function, and no pun intended on the big, but I had to like prepare. I had to prepare my friends like for what they were going to see.
Oh, this is
like.
Good.
But the crazy part was, all right, so I was dating this plus size woman.
Oh, I remember.
I knew Jason's gonna react. So I was at the wedding rehearsal. I was talking to Jay. I was talking to all of y'all. I was like, listen. I was like, listen. You know what I'm saying? Like, my girl's a big, beautiful woman. And James just starts laughing, right? So I don't even know if he's laughing at me or like laughing at the fact that I told him. And he's like, yo, Cleveland, it's
combination.
Cool. Then he just got real serious. He's like, Cleveland, it's cool. We don't care, man. We just want you to be happy. I'm like, yo, but you just laughed in my face though, man. I don't know how to take that.
Nah, son.
It wasn't. It was more about the fact that I'm like, yo, bro, you don't have like what?
Why did you say that?
What are you doing?
Yeah. You know how the disclaimer.
You know how on the sidelines, the coach come up to the quarterback and like, he tell him like, that's how I felt. It was just like,
Cleveland
is telling us this secret, like, yo, she's a little big. Like,
yeah, because that's how it was said. It was like, yeah, she's a little big. I'm like, bro, like, there is no need to preface that at all.
I blame all that on Alonzo. Cleveland
up.
felt like he couldn't bring a woman of her size around because Alonzo was going to say something, and we're all going to laugh, and he going to have an awkward car ride home. Like,
not that day. I was occupied.
He was getting married. Yeah, but like Zoe knew. He already.
Yeah, I knew. We worked together, so I kind of.
Yeah, so I just had to, and then the flip side of that is letting the other person know about the personalities that they may deal with when they go somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So I think it goes both ways.
That was the next question. So like, do y'all feel that is the pressure on the person who is the guest or is it?
No, the pressure's on
Okay.
the member who invited the guest.
Right.
Like
For
if
sure.
if y'all act the fool, I feel like or all right, here's a good one. If we're having a conversation about something that we experienced that they deal with all the time, it's like, oh, I'm awkward now. Like imagine that the girl that I'm talking to like had a weight issue and y'all talk about big girls and she feeling insecure. I'm like, oh, I know that. And I can't stop y'all from being
Right.
yourselves. But she's in the inside like
She's dying inside. We just go ahead.
Literally. Nah, but I agree with you on that. That's a little, but see, that's the people. I mean, family don't be caring. That's what I'm about to say. Me,
they don't. They
Yeah.
don't. They really don't. And that's why, like, for me, I've been in y'all world more than y'all have been in mine. Because my family, we don't do like the whole big gathering thing like that. So my experience bringing people around has been around y'all. And I feel like y'all are also more upfront about the feelings rather than I think my family would probably be nice. So I'll probably get the real raw uncut from y'all versus if I
Var
brought
definitely
somebody
give
back to the
whoever
crib.
he bringing disclaimers about my house or me or my family.
Oh
like my
yeah.
mom.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
It's like, look, I need you to put that cloak of armor on because it might get a little
She
crazy.
gonna say whatever. What about you, Kev? Like, I know, like they always say it's a different dynamic with Caribbean parents. Like,
I mean, to be honest, I probably have how many people did I bring to the house? I was selective. I mean, if I wasn't really dating and if it wasn't like a serious thing at the time, like I wasn't bringing you to the house. And if I did, no one saw you. But
well,
you
that's
got the
Box
invite, but you ain't
sneaking.
walked through the front door.
no, I wasn't playing that. I mean, it was just a thing, man. Like, like my family, they kind of like tripped over and they fell in love with the people that I brought home relatively hard. Cause I get it. Now looking in hindsight, it's like when you bring in somebody to the house and meet the family is expected to be a thing in low key. So didn't realize that as much as when I was younger, as looking in hindsight now, but I don't have no regrets about the guests that I brought to the house around any time, to be honest. I think like the moment it was what it was supposed to be. But never
family
had
ain't
like
embarrass you. Family ain't embarrass
nah,
you.
I mean for the most part, I think I spent more times during the holidays at their spots, you know what I mean? Than being with me. And I remember one particular time I was at one of a gathering and I was getting the heat because I was a guest. So, they was grilling me, right? Because you always, when you the guest, I know you guys are saying that it's pressure on the member, but I think it's pressure on the guest because the guest has to, you're expected to come with a standard.
You gotta
obviously.
be ready. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So
have your answers ready.
answers ready. So
Yeah.
I get hit with one of these questions about my Greek life, right? And it was a capital question. And, and the question was, why did I become a newt? And I said, because I'm fly. I said something to the extent of
something cocky. Like,
something cocky.
I'm about to say
Wasn't
Fall right
meant
into the stereotype.
yeah. It was something to the extent of not trying to be cocky, but came up that way. And that was a stigma that was left on me. It was, he's arrogant. And,
conceited
yeah, why you think she like me? Why you think she like me?
Yeah, why you think I'm here, nigga?
So that was so much of that. So yeah, there was pressure being the guest, I think.
That's interesting. That's an interesting point about like being the arm candy. Have y'all been the arm candy to an event or to a dinner?
Yeah, the great potato salad dinner.
And did you get the speeches? Did y'all get the speeches from your guests? I mean, about the shorty from about her family? Did you get the like, yo, were y'all prepared?
No.
Nah.
I feel
Nothing.
like
It was
women
like
don't
just throw you in there. Just
yeah,
you go.
women don't
Right
be
in there.
doing it like how we be more nervous. Maybe it's the mama's boy thing or whatever. I don't know. Or we just have more. I think it comes from like this is gonna sound crazy psychologically, right? Like naturally we're protectors, so like we protect our quote unquote investment or we protect whatever it is that you're our guest, so we don't want to. So
you want to make sure
that
that she's taken care of, and you give her like, the cheat sheet.
Yeah, here go who's who. Granny gonna say whatever, blah blah. Let it roll off. Here go this person. But I feel like a lot of women don't do that with men. Like, and women, please, if y'all think
Please,
otherwise.
shut up.
Yeah, shout out to y'all, but like I don't think y'all prepare us the way we prepare y'all for family game. I feel like y'all want to see how y'all want to
How
test
we
us.
react.
Y'all want to see us in a natural
In the
element.
hot seat.
So
Yeah.
I would be a hypocrite if I didn't mention that my girl did prepare me. But I think I told Zoe this. I had my clips ready.
Oh yeah.
I was locked. I was ready because you got to understand. I'm 30 something. There ain't no that intimidation game. I was ready for like all of that. Like
The
no,
clapbacks.
bro. We're not doing that. Or like the straight face. Like, nah, we're
Nah.
fine. We're not doing
It's
that.
for sure
Luckily,
different now. Like I'm sure it's super different now. Just
Yeah.
even like just knowing yourself, knowing what you've been through, experiences. But when you're like 21, 22,
Oh
walking
my
into
God.
somebody's crib and looking at somebody's dad, it's a different kind of experience.
It's
though.
a different vibe.
and the
It's a
way that the
different
dad
vibe.
looking at you, like I was you once.
Yeah,
You're
they
right.
sizing you up. Yo, they sizing
you
you up, and
once.
you sizing the dad up. Like I could whoop her dad ass. Like
Or if you see that her dad, like her dad did used to be that nigga. I can see like he
yeah,
used to be that
I'm
guy.
respect it. Yeah.
Yo, I can't stop thinking about meatballs.
It was the way he was holding his
Did I
hand.
really say it like that?
God, son.
I gotta listen to the tape. I gotta watch film on this. Did I really sound like that?
Yo,
yeah,
but any parting words for folks on their journeys? I know everybody won't be able to eat with their families and all that, but any parting words for Thanksgiving conversations?
Don't be gluttons, man. Make some healthy options.
This is the gluttonous holiday. It's the whole point.
It's not even a holiday; it's just more of a reminder.
I mean, yeah.
That's true. That's what thanks taken is what it
Correct.
should be.
Mhm.
I mean, black people can celebrate. We got everything taken for us, so shit. We might as well enjoy it.
I would just say, just remember, man, just be thankful. Be thankful for everything that you have. Be thankful for life. 2020 has been crazy, so try to enjoy that at least this day. If you are with your immediate family, enjoy that. If not, just be thankful you're here.
Gratitude. That's a big one. Gratitude. Just everything James said.
I would say like the true definition of being thankful. Thanksgiving and also into Christmas holiday, like just if you can meet with family, if you have a small family and y'all follow the rules and stick to the numbers, just being thankful, grateful, gratitude that we're all and use your FaceTimes, use your Zooms,
Right.
being that we can't like take advantage of this technology to talk to people, have the same kind of conversations that we have here with everybody. But I would say, just try to be as safe as you can. Have lights all over the crib.
Mhm.
Wash your hands. Still wear your mask. Whatever. If you're outside and inside, wear your mask. If y'all just chilling when you're not eating, I don't know. It still doesn't make sense to me. The whole take your mask off while you eating thing. But whatever. Like just
Like, how you supposed to eat?
yeah. I mean, I'm just saying like the whole COVID
So like
don't
take your ass
stop.
home.
Yeah, COVID
Oh,
ain't gonna
gotcha.
stop
Oh, okay,
because
okay,
you
okay.
just hold on,
You
COVID.
taking a
I'm
bite
Oh,
eating
for a
right
second,
now.
right?
Yeah, like
But
I'm
you know when
eating
people
right now.
eat though, they don't pull it down, take a bite, pull it back up.
No, I
That
know
joint is off. Like
all day.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's kind of weird. It just common sense don't make sense on that one. But
It don't.
do what you can. Be safe first, safety first, and then I would say
You giving your Serenity prayer speech a little
nah,
early.
I ain't doing that either. I got something separate for that.
It's on you for the Serenity prayer.
I got a thankful tip or whatever. No, I was just going to say everything that everybody just said. I think just realizing the spirit of Thanksgiving, man. It's like one of those holidays you don't have to buy a gift. Like it's not a holiday about buying somebody a present and seeing how they react to something that you spent money on or that you created. It's literally a holiday about sitting around good food with good company and being grateful that you have that good company. And even though you can't do it physically, this year, I think the concept still remains, man. It's just a holiday where you get to sit back, realize how far you come this year, realize that you have something to be grateful for. So I would just encourage everybody to find something to be grateful for, man, and enjoy whatever food that you will have, even if it's not the usual big dinner.
Or
Wow.
they take ham off the menu.
well, see, even if it is Brussels sprouts, we gotta enjoy it. We gotta enjoy it. Gotta get the Brussels
That too.
sprouts.
And if you don't enjoy it, fold the plate up and slide it in the garbage can, like James said.
Face down.
I want everybody
Face down in the garbage
Yes,
can.
YouTube a tutorial on how to slide the nasty food plate, please. So y'all figure that out.
You gotta be nice with that flip though. When you flip
You
it
got
into
to.
the trash
Gotta be real
can.
kind.
Gotta be real smooth with it. Bang.
You gotta make sure the aunties ain't looking because they'll
Right.
tell.
And it can't be the real paper plates. Because
Oh,
those
it gotta be the
flimsy.
styrofoam.
Yeah,
Styrofoam.
the paper plates are trash, and you'll drop food and it bring all the attention to you at the garbage can. So don't
Wait,
even
when you
try it
said
if that's
paper plates, I thought that was the good stuff. Like when you said the name twice,
Oh,
paper, that's the good stuff.
The paper joints is like where your green juice run through it. Like
Got you.
Those joints. I know what you're talking about.
The flimsy
When you get a
joints-
slice of pizza, like they
exactly.
give you them joints.
Yeah.
You gotta
it
put like
can't
2-3 of them plates underneath it.
Yeah,
Right.
if they
That's-
serving that wherever you at, don't even try it. Just
I feel like that's why you get with those plates. They always come with like 300-400 in there because they know you got
Because you gotta use 6 of them
Yeah.
at a time.
you said 300-400. That's a fact though. That's not even joking. Like that's
Yo,
that.
no bullshit. This is the best I've laughed in a long time.
Same here, man.
Yeah, because y'all crazy as hell. Meatball. Anyway,
Meatball.
It's on you, Zo.
all right. So I want to recap and let everybody know before you go to Thanksgiving or any holidays. Yes, we understand, be grateful, thankful, all that. But what's more important is understanding your own family and explaining to your guests who your family is. Because if you plan on being with the significant other after the event, you might want to get on your job because you're taking them to you. Whoever's taking somebody to wherever, if you're the host or your family's the host, do your due diligence and explaining. Do not miss a beat. Okay, if your cousin if your cousin got Tourette's, it's something crazy, you need to explain that and do not leave a damn thing out. Okay,
Because when he shake, don't look him in the eye. Just don't.
correct.
Just
So I need to know. All right,
let you
that's
rock out.
key to everybody. So that's my big advice, because this is where a lot of relationships are formed and a lot of people get ghosted at the same time. So that's my going into the serenity period. And the reason why I say that is because we always say, God grant us the serenity to accept the things that we cannot change, the courage to change the things we can, and the wisdom to know the difference.
Amen.
Amen.
And with that, we will see y'all next week. And fuck yams.